Doug and Richard, you guys know the drill. You're now each other from this moment forward. You guys ready for that?
Ready.
Ready? Okay. Doug, let's start with you. Your guys' relationship goes back to your Stanford days. When did you first meet Richard?
Well, I first met my father early in my career. You know, I was a misguided kid, and I really needed some direction in my life, and he was there to give it to me. I really appreciate him for that. And I always will be blessed to have him in my life.
Now, Richard, what was your first impression of Doug when you guys met?
Very intelligent, strong-minded young man. So I immediately wanted to adopt him as my son. You know, he's not my biological son, obviously. I wasn't really there for him at all because he really didn't need my guidance that much. He had it pretty much covered from the moment I met him.
Now, while you guys were both at Stanford, you both started out as wide receivers. Doug, how was Richard as a wide receiver?
He's one of the best I've seen. You know, I took a lot of my talents and my tricks from him. You know, I learned a lot. You know, it's just, you know, I had a unique style, and I saw he also had a unique style, and I thought, you know, maybe I could add some of that to my game, and I still use that today.
Obviously, when you guys were both wide receivers, who was better?
You know, obviously I would say I was better, because that's just the nature of who I am. But if I'm being honest with myself, I would have to say Doug was a better receiver. You know, in terms of running routes, catching the ball, all of it. You know, I think that partially had to do with why I went to defensive back, because I couldn't compete with Doug at the receiver position.
Now, Doug, you guys were roommates your rookie season here in Seattle. What was it like living with Richard?
You know, it was cool. You know, he's a fantastic roommate. You know, he did his part. You know, I miss him now. There's not much I could say. And, you know, to go back to the point of the receiver part at Stanford, you know, there's a certain receiver that had as many yards as the other receiver for pretty much his entire time until the senior year. And, you know, I don't know who that receiver is. You know, they may have to go back to the annals of the history books to find out who that is, averaging 16.7 yards a catch. But you know, he was a great roommate.
Richard, what was it like living with Doug?
It was excellent. Very quiet, stayed to himself. You know, he was just a very good roommate. Paid the bills on time, kept his room clean. You know, I couldn't say the same for myself, but, you know, we're just two different people.
Doug, if there was something that you want the 12s to know about Richard, what would it be?
He's an outstanding gentleman. It's a very rare breed. He's cut from a very rough fabric that hasn't been made anymore. You know, some would say a different fabric. Some would say they only made one strand of it. And they would say they used all the strand on him. But, you know, Douglas was also cut from a unique fabric. You can tell by the veins in his head what fabric he was cut from. And it's a very unique and very outgoing and outstanding fabric. And I appreciate it for that.
Richard, is there something that you'd want the 12s to know about your good friend Doug here that they maybe don't?
Yeah, he's a really fine gentleman. You know, you don't find many of those types of men around. Very genuine, cares a lot about his friends, does a lot of things for his friends that, you know, that sometimes his friends don't appreciate. But yeah, he's just a good gentleman.
I got one more question for you guys. Holiday season's here. Richard, who's the better gift giver to your teammates between you and Doug?
Well, I actually haven't given a gift to Doug in a long time. I probably should. You know, I've been. He is my son, and I'm behind on my child support payments, so I should probably catch up on those, and that'll be his gift this Christmas.
What about you?
You know, I've received so many gifts from Richard. Whether it's $25,000 headphones, whether it's another pair of headphones, or another pair of headphones, or the shoes that may be under my tree. You know, I just appreciate that. You know, I don't always show my appreciation in the most gracious way. Sometimes I just give Richard attitude and act like I'm angry at him all the time. But I really, truly, deep in my heart, appreciate it.
Are you angry?
Not right now. But you can ask Richard, are you mad, bro?
Are you mad, bro?
I am not. However, I will be if I don't get Doug to his lunch.
Perfect. I appreciate it, you guys. Take care.
Coming up next, Game Day's Ian Furness joins us to go over 3 things to look for in tomorrow's regular season finale.